Hey, it's you and me.
Let's go.
Master. Are you shocked?
Yeah, I think I'm more than that. Oh, the car.
Calm down.
Just go away. Just like Maria, just go away.
Or did you instead lament this development?
Yeah, probably, actually.
I was deeply sorrowful. Though to a lesser degree about Maria's true intentions, and more my shameful inability to recognize her machinations. At the time, I too believed that Maria was the white-haired girl's one and only ally. It was not until everything had drawn to a close that I discovered the truth. Then I now know how the tale ends, you say? Yes, that is correct. Well aware that it was not the case, I told you the story in a way that suggested she was on the white-haired girl's side. Oh my. I wonder if that constitutes lying to you, Master.
I don't think it does. Maria's the liar here. You were tricked. But we saw the two-sidedness.
I merely wanted to present the events to you in order, starting from the beginning, when Maria's ill intentions were still veiled in shadow. I wanted you to know the same feeling of
Why do I have to feel the same way you felt? I don't want to feel.
Take away our hearts. Take away our emotions. Why does she always have the big, scary words?
Consternation.
That is the maid.
That sounds painful.
Consternation.
Sounds like constipation, but like worse.
I wanted you to know the same feeling of consternation I had experienced.
Oh, the tears, my heart, the paper, oh.
The white-haired girl continued to write letter after letter. They were all addressed to her dear husband, detailing her ever-persistent love for him.
Oh, that hurts.
And her desire for the relationship to return to what it once had been.
My beloved, I am sure your hands are quite full right now, but that is fine. It does not change my love for you. Do you remember that day we went out together? That was perhaps the most wonderful day of my life. I had a truly incredible time. I still treasure the gift you gave to me, for it is the one and only present I have received from you. That reminds me, Maria tried to teach me how to dance. I doubt I will ever progress beyond being laughably bad, though. It would be nice if, someday, you and I could dance together. Perhaps, when you have a little respite from work, we could go out again. Maybe take the carriage somewhere a little further away.
It's like this is her last chance. And if she doesn't do it this time, she will die.
It's just so hopeless. The feeling is just unbearable.
Oh, yeah. Like, these letters are so heartfelt, and Maria's just trashing them all, and just, she has no chance. Yukopo, just come here. Get her a letter yourself, please.
And we could dine at a restaurant more to your liking. Although, I think the cuisine at the other restaurant was exquisite personally. Do I perhaps have an unrefined palate?
Maria altered the letters before delivering them, however. She changed the addressee from Yokopo to another man. She would cut away the top of the page with Yokopo's name on it, and in the space below write a different name. She could not have mimicked the white-haired girl's handwriting for the full length of a letter, but Maria could make a single name look adequately similar. And it would, after all, be quite difficult to notice minor discrepancies in such a small quantity of text. What? Wouldn't you be able to see it more? Whatever. They're all idiots. Again? Another letter?
Yeah, it's for you, you're full. Accept it. Love it. Be happy.
Why does she keep writing these? To Jacopo's eyes, the modified letters looked like professions of love for another man. The more she inscribed of her feelings for Jacopo, the greater the turmoil grew within his heart, even though her love was directed toward him. I can't believe what I'm reading. A restaurant more to your liking. I knew it. You have been going out with other men, all the while pretending to be chaste in my presence.
Just what drives this woman, Maria, to be this cruel to Elle?
You know, I think you're right. She is trying to get them to both be destroyed so she can take over somehow. I don't know how, but somehow.
She has to have a bigger motive. It can't just be to destroy Jacopo's life for fun.
No, not for fun. Literally to take over what he has.
Yeah.
I still treasure the gift you gave to me. God's sake. You have to be kidding. But I've ensured she can't leave that room. She'll never see this man again.
Yeah, she can't leave that room. So you can go see her.
In time, she'll let go. And so will he. Listen to me. Resigning myself to the hope that everything will fix itself. How did I end up like this? Such a pitiful man I've become. On the surface, Maria acted quite heartbroken at the sight of their suffering. But when she returned to her room, the walls echoed with her cackles. She derived a great deal of entertainment from their squirming. The more they writhed in anguish, the deeper her satisfaction grew. And both the white-haired girl and Jacopo continued to place their confidence in Maria, the one responsible for everything. The white-haired girl had never possessed a sense of distrust, and so she took everything Maria said as truth, continuing, in her agony, to write Jacopo letters.
It hurts because it makes sense, because Elle never had anyone else in her life, so it makes sense that she doesn't know there's lies and deceit.
When they, how is she cutting them so perfectly? Even if it wasn't perfect, I don't think he would notice. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Because Jacopo doesn't think with his brain.
Letter after letter after letter.
My beloved, are you still tied up with your work? It has been some time since we last saw one another, so I know not what you have been doing as of late. I only hope you remain in good health. I would, if possible, prefer to tell you everything in person, but I do not have the courage, so these letters are my only option. Am I adequately expressing my feelings, my love for you? If you have the time, I would appreciate a response.
You're never gonna get a response, though. Not as long as I'm intercepting them.
It's for you, you're not intercepting! It's for you!
It's for you, you freaking idiot! I still hate you. There's no way I'm allowing these, or your love to get to him. I could just stop reading them. It would certainly make things easier. But if I don't, my imagination will run wild. Fantasizing about her writing to this other man, and what she might be putting in her correspondence. I'd be better off knowing the truth than torturing myself with fantasy. It's the better option. Jacopo accepted every letter Maria delivered without fail. He would merely nod as he accepted it, his face contorted in discomfort, and then pore over the text when he was alone. I assume he did not want her to see his heart sinking into darkness. Had he put his trust in his wife rather than Maria, he would have almost certainly been able to realize the letters were directed at him, despite the altered recipient name. Everything she wrote about concerned him, after all.
I know, only he would know these things. You can only alter, if she only altered a few little things, like, it's about the restaurant, one restaurant, and other things that he could want. Not about her.
I'm just so
Is
angry.
that a plane again?
That's a plane. Get out of here. We're having a moment.
No.
Oh.
We're having a moment. Just give me an emotional breakdown. You guys want to hear this? Planes going on in the background, unedited?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, we're good. How can someone who had lived as isolated a life as her have so many incidental experiences with two distinct men?
Exactly.
How could he not find it in himself to trust her? Perhaps doubting her was simply easier.
And being heartbroken? Yeah, good job.
I just... You know...
You're doing this to yourself, Yokopo. You deserve this.
Honestly.
She doesn't deserve this.
Honestly. I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad for Elle, for sure.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I think some people in my neighborhood have loud cars too, so after they get home from work, they just go like, vroom, and it's like, I'm home, please.
Adore me. Please.
Is that part just gonna rumble there? Like, please leave. I want to get through this door.
I want to get out of here. I want to go back to the distorted...
I'd rather be with Bestia, and that's saying something.
Honestly, yeah.
Bestia was not fun either.
I mean...
He
It was
kinda was a
thoroughly
maniac,
entertaining.
killing everyone. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. Oh.
Freaked me out. If I were in his position...
If you...
Darn it, master! I can't read, I'm illiterate! If you were in his position, would you trust her?
You know, it's just one of those situations where it's easier to say no on the outside, but you know, if you were in the turmoil and everything and your emotions were involved, who knows?
I mean, okay, well, first of all, it depends. Are we exactly like him? Or are we ourselves? Because if we're ourselves, we wouldn't even be in this situation.
That's
We'd
true.
have a loving, healthy relationship.
Yeah. We would communicate with our wives.
Gosh.
Oh man, that's true, that's true.
Master, would you maintain faith in her? The woman who had waited so long? Would you believe the feeling she professed for you was genuine? She continued writing letters, day after day, week after week, without hiatus. How does it go on for this long without... What?
Just go see each other, please. You're hurting me.
She literally can't do anything. It's only him. Who...
Action speaks louder. My bud, my Yokopo. Come on, get over here right now. Come here, boy.
Come here, Yokopo. Come here, Yokopino.
Come here, come talk to your wife, Yokopino. Come on, Yokopino, you could do it.
Be a good boy, Yokopino. And no, he's in the timeout zone because he sucks and he doesn't know how to do anything. Anyway. She had, by and large, run out of things to say, but that did not put an end to her letter writing. She simply repeated what she had written before. That is so heartbreaking. Nevertheless, they did not see one another in person. Why doesn't she write hyper-specifics like the Fennecis wheel?
I mean, the thing is, she doesn't know that Maria is messing
Sure.
these letters up,
But-
and
Okay, sure, but why not go into hyper-specifics regardless? To,
Yeah.
like, really drive in that these meant a lot to her, that she remembers all the details. And, like,
Yeah.
darn you, shut up, car!
We're having a moment here, okay? Jeez.
Gosh!
These people in their loud cars.
The white-haired girl, forbidden from leaving her shed, could only wait for her husband to pay her a visit.
my beloved, there is a little bit of fog out today. Weather like this reminds me of my home country. I was born on an island perpetually covered in a thick fog. I'm not saying I would like to return, but thinking about it does make me feel rather homesick. Does that happen to you? That reminds me, aside from that one time, you have not told me much about your homeland. It would be nice if we could pay a visit together sometime. Speaking of which, before I left, an exhibition of sort was held there. I was unable to attend, but perhaps you had the chance when it was near you. I imagine you would have, with your interests in new technology. Next time you have a chance, I would enjoy hearing what they had on display.
He's probably like thinking also like, why are you looking at another guy that's so similar to me?
I am so over it. Like, if this is going on for days and weeks,
Just go
Why-
see your wife.
does he let himself just sit there in agony? Like, something's gotta break eventually.
Action, my man. Action.
Well, it depends on the action.
Yes, please don't kill her. She's a good girl.
She always has been. Just
Bad company.
it's his house. It's his gosh darn house. I don't know why I'm saying house weird.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's the mansion.
It is the mansion.
It's not really a house. I thought you were talking about my house for a minute. I was
Oh.
like, no.
No, mansion. It's because I was saying house instead of house. Alright, anyway, regardless, it was wrong. An exhibition? Huh, that's right. There was one. It was a year ago. Got quite a bit of attention, since it was supposed to have been held at Paris. I was busy, preparing for our wedding. I had no time to attend an exhibition. While I was doing that, giving you, a woman I have never met before, my full attention. You were giving yours to a different man? How are you this dense? Has this been going on for that long?
No, it's you Dumbo. You put it together. You have the pieces and they're like right there, but you're not fitting them properly. And
Oh. You know, I hope he clenches his teeth so hard they all crack and bleeds to death. Maria, I don't care. I hope she... Go away. Just
I
do
hope she
something
falls
else.
and just gets stabbed by factual.
You know, yeah. I hope, like, a railing on the stairway, like, breaks, so it makes, like, a spear.
Yeah.
She trips on the stairs and falls on that.
Thank you. Please, Maria, do that. Miss Mastermind. I hate masterminds. I hate people.
But if they both die, then Elle's definitely dying in there
Yeah.
alone. Oh, everything is awful.
Yeah.
Had he simply stepped up and taken action, he could have put an end to this stream of letters, each of which gave rise to further misunderstanding. He needed merely ask the white-haired girl in person to whom the letters were addressed, whether what they described were true, and the twisted threads of his confusion would have been unraveled.
Unfortunately, it wouldn't, because he would think she's lying to him. It takes a bit of trust, and he doesn't have that trust for her.
Yeah, it's all just hopeless.
Yeah.
But he made no such effort, relying instead on Maria to serve as his intermediary.
I'm like, it's like at the tip of my tongue.
I feel that as well, Master.
Intermediary.
Intermediary. Me is sad. Intermediary.
Me is also sad.
Relying instead on Maria to serve as his intermediary. I feel as though I have now, at long last, come to understand what kind of man Youn'me was. While he had a great deal of pride in his capabilities, he had far less confidence in himself as a person. If he had faith in himself, perhaps he could have put his faith in his wife as well. Had his pride not been so twisted, perhaps he would not have been so afraid of being hurt. Instead, he was afraid.
Indeed.
Thanks, I thought you were agreeing with what I said.
Sorry.
Indeed, he was afraid. Afraid of being rejected by her. Afraid to face a reality where his beloved partner scorned him. Where the woman he loved laughed at him disdainfully.
She doesn't.
You idiot, what do you expect to happen? Go talk to her! I'm so upset. I'm so frustrated.
It's like one of those stories where you just hear your best friends, or like your best friends like having a fight because they're in a relationship, and you know both sides of the stories, and it's like, can you guys just come together? You guys are like coming up with these like totally out of this world kind of assumptions, and you just need to get rid of that and just get together, and you guys will be great again.
Talk it out. Actually listen to each other. Have an understanding that you both care and you want to talk.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah.
Idiots.
It's just like you kind of just want to slap their faces because then they're like so much in the world because they're like, no, he doesn't understand.
Okay, even if that was true, talk to him first, and if he refuses, it ain't for you. You deserve much better.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, you're right. It's just unfortunate that most people don't listen to one another. Most people want to be listened to, but not listen. What? Not listen to others.
Listen,
yeah, there we go. I was like, listen to.
They want to be heard, but not listen.
Yeah.
But the woman he loved laughed at him disdainfully, where she and countless others mocked him. The thought of it paralyzed him. An environment in which he had been raised played a significant part in his state of mind, I expect. Occasionally, the name of the letter would change. Maria was making the white-haired girl out to be having affairs with multiple other men.
I mean, I guess that makes sense for why there's so many letters for...
But they all say like the same... Oh, they all say the same thing. Never mind. Haha, mastermind. She could never do any such thing, of course. But Jacopo, thinking Maria's to be his one...
Just like, how would Elle be able to meet all these... Like, what's happening with Jacopo?
How? I don't know. If he was so...
Why doesn't he just stay by her side 24/7? Like,
yeah, like let's say a guy is sneaking to come visit her, right?
Yeah.
Have surveillance on that little shed at all times.
From multiple maids.
People. Him himself. Sleep by the door. Better yet, walk through the door and say, "Wifey, you're cheating on me." And she's like, "No. Having you been getting all my letters every single day I've been writing to you."
Wise, here's the letter. This is not my writing. There we go.
Well, it is her writing. Just these have been altered.
Is...
I've only been giving them to Maria. I've only ever given them to Maria. Maria's only ever given me the letters. Maria's the one altering them, probably. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Enlightenment.
I love you, wifey. I love you, husband. Kill Maria.
Off with her head.
Bam. Easy.
Easy. Done. Problem solved.
Anyway. But Jacopo, thinking Maria to be his only ally, believed everything she said. If I could figure out who this man is, and where he resides.
It's in your room.
Look in the mirror, you'll find him. I could make him tell me every last detail about his relations with my wife.
Oh, yeah, you have great relations with her.
But what if that information went public as a result? If news of her infidelity spread and were to reach the Koska.
Oh, okay, I didn't expect a twirly.
The fate of the Barazettis is in your hands, son.
Oh, we're gonna see his No, we're just gonna see his shirt.
That's a limit to what we can accomplish on this tiny island. Do you want me to go through with this?
Yeah.
Because this is really silly.
It's good.
If we don't turn our attention outwards, we will wither away and die. And not just this family. This whole land will find itself famished and emaciated, defenseless against invasion as we waste away. I won't stand by and watch my homeland crumble. Sure, our methods may be crude and not always worthy of praise, but they produce undeniable results. The unfortunate thing is, the previous Capo Familia was an incredibly reticent man. It took all he had to merely preserve his small chunk of the world. But I'm not like that, and neither are you. The most I can do is lay the foundation to make it easier for you to work, which means everything rests on your shoulders. Both the future of the Barazetti family and the future of this country. It all falls on you. The marriage is happening too quickly? It would be madness not to hurry, given the circumstances. You should be well aware of that. We need the Berezetti name climbing the social ladder in short order, or we're going to have everything ripped out from under us. If the woman isn't to your liking, you can find another one, that is. She's only going to be your wife in name. But listen to me, son. You must not allow her to fool around. What are the most vital things to have in your society? Money? Wait! She can't fool around, but he can?
Yeah.
Because they're only married in, paper.
Wait, yeah, hello? Wait, hold on.
I don't like you, Mr. Berezetti.
Maybe it's because back then women were, like, more, like, I don't know, it was more of a bad face for women when it was more normal for men.
Yeah, they're like a pedestal piece.
So glad we're over those ages, like, I just gotta say.
Not everyone, but yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, like, we're moving towards the right way. It's okay,
That's
slowly.
Anyway. What are the most vital things to have in our society? Money? Power? Yes, those are important. But what matters most is respect. No one's going to follow a capo familia they can't respect. They'll try to undermine your authority. Once someone deems you weaker than them, courtesy goes out the window. And that's a judgment that's near impossible to overturn.
Yeah, that's what Maria has done.
Betrayal spreads like a fire through a forest. And once that flame's lit, both of us come crashing down. You must not let anyone look down on you. You must not let anyone think you're the kind of man a woman can walk all over. If by any chance your fiancé is ever unfaithful to you, kill her before anyone finds out.
Well, she's dead.
But he hasn't killed her yet. He loves
her and he wants her to live, but
If the moron just spoke. I'm so
yeah,
over
like
it.
the biggest thing for liars to figure out they're lying is communication with other people that they're lying to. As we have found out in history of our personal lives.
Yeah.
That if there's someone lying, they'll tell everyone different stories. Well, a lot of liars do. It's very few liars that actually keep to the same story the whole time. There's always details that get changed and switched around, and then they always say,
But it was just a minor detail, I just didn't think about it back then.
and
It's so...
you know, they lied. But they're not even talking. He doesn't talk to anyone else, and he doesn't trust anyone else, so of course he's gonna be in the dark and tricked by a liar. If you guys know any compulsive liars, like,
Drop them.
Yeah.
They're not worth it.
no, they won't change. They won't.
They really won't.
And don't think you can change them. Like,
Don't ever think you can ever change someone.
yeah.
You can only support and guide, maybe
Yeah.
help.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Lead someone the right way, but it's ultimately their choice whether they go that way or not. And don't take it personally. Like, you're in charge of your own life. Take care of yourself. Go the right way as much as you can.
and don't lie. It doesn't do any good. Just
No.
be honest.
Yeah.
At all times. Your place is above others. Climb to the top. Never be content with someone above you. And never forget the weight you carry on your shoulders. This is your responsibility. I said that weird. This is your responsibility. The fate of the Berezettis is on their hands. Read with me. Poverty's a
for the
rule of
top,
all of your. Don't show
seize
your
the
weakness.
country,
And respect
respect
corresponding.
for-
Poverty? Wait.
Why is poverty there?
I must keep intercepting her letters. I must keep her locked up. I still have work to do. I can't allow anyone to learn about how she's disgraced me. Kill her. That's how my old man says to handle it. That's the last resort. It's not. Not yet. Darn it. It's downright wrong for me to even be having these feelings for someone.
Master, your carriage is waiting outside. How are you coming along?
Coming along? Oh, that's right. I had an inspection scheduled today. I'll be right out. Have him wait.
Is something the matter, Master? You look a little hazy.
I'm fine.
If you're not feeling well, you should stay.
I said I'm fine. It's not your job to try and infer my condition.
Yes, sir.
Day. Keep it under wraps. Act like normal. You can at least do that much. Darn you!
Take care on your trip, Master.
Yeah. It's not the usual coachman.
I have a bad feeling.
Is this an assassination going on?
Oh,
I don't know. A kidnapping?
maybe.
I also feel like I've seen him somewhere. Your fault.
I have a bad feeling.
What? That we. Hey, speak up. Die, Jacopo Berzetti! Called it.
Oh, not like this. Not like this.
What?
Not like this.
There was no...
We knew they weren't gonna.
I had a sliver of hope that he would actually go confront her. I had a small hope.
I just want justice. That's all I want. But all the people who deserve justice always get away with it in here.
Anyway.
Yukimasa got away? Yeah. There was no one in door one. Everyone in door one was. I mean, L. Nelly, I mean, L. What? Nelly kind of did some bad things. So, I mean, I guess. But we don't really know what happened afterwards. Maybe Mel did get upset at her. I don't know.
I don't know. I think he went crazy, didn't he?
I don't. It ended on a kind of weird note.
Either way, let's finish this.
Master! There's a knife in your stomach! Oh gosh! Someone! Anyone!
Silence! Don't make a scene. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm dying. Silence! Don't make a scene! Call a doctor.
Yes, sir!
Now, I remember where I've seen him before. That's right. I put his factory out of business. I needed it out of the picture to expand my own business. I guess he held a grudge about that.
Of course you would.
I should have been more careful. Blood flows with surprising abundance from a stab wound.
Are you just staring at your blood? Your corpo?
It's not stopping either. Son of a gun. The world is going white. Come on now. You've gotta be kidding.
Oh, my eyes.
Ouchie. We got a boo-boo.
Who is speaking now?
I know very well what kind of man you are. You wouldn't hesitate to lead a blind man off a cliff if it furthered your own goals. You make money off of others' lives. You stand upon a mountain of corpses, cackling at everyone below you. For a man like you, love comes as naturally as flying. Guess what? You don't have emotions. And you never have. You've always been this way. Oh, did it switch? Did it change? Who is it?
I don't know if it's Jacopo or Maria, and I'm freaking out. My childhood was day after day of mockery. You're just a bunch of nobodies trying to pretend your name means anything. They would say, sneering and glaring, Maria treated me as an equal.
I mean, that explains why he has so much trust in her.
But she was the only one I wanted to show them up. And to do that, I had to rise to the top. Or at least high enough that I could laugh at them. My old man wasn't the only one who wanted that. I did too. I had to make them acknowledge that I had value as a man who actually wants to go through life being laughed at. I had to make them recognize that what I did had value, and I needed neither love nor compassion to do that. Or, that's what I thought.
Oh, my sweet beauty.
In the beginning, I only ever intended to use that woman. I simply needed her to build a name for myself. When she served her purpose, I could simply cast her aside. That's what I thought. Or rather, that's what I endeavored to make myself think. But deep down, I felt bad for her. I pitied this woman, who was being made to marry a man she had never met before. I'm sure what she really wanted was to have a regular marriage with someone she loved. But because her family wanted to cling to their name, she wasn't afforded that opportunity. I wanted to do something for her. It didn't have to be anything grand. I genuinely wanted that. The day of our wedding was when I first saw her. Her face, partially obscured behind the veil, was gorgeous. And crucially, she was smiling at me. I had expected to find only gloom and despondency in her eyes. But instead, she smiled. The moment I saw that smile, I wanted it to be a permanent part of my life. I truly did want to ensure she always had a smile on her face.
What is this?
Is this my room? I'm alive? Darn it. I feel nauseous. What time is it? The world's a blur. So hot.
You mustn't get up.
How did she get out?
I don't know, but I'm happy.
The doctor said bacteria entered your body through the wound. Because of that, you have a very high fever.
What are you doing here?
I was told you had been badly wounded, but thankfully it was not fatal.
Why would Maria tell her that?
I don't know, but it's for the better, okay? Just accept it.
I mean, I'm okay.
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to rush you or anything.
No, it's
but
good. It's just...
I'm just a little happy that they finally met on... Maybe he'll finally understand her now that she's actually doing something good for him. I can hope, okay? A girl can
hope. Look at this game that we're in. Look at everything it's done for us. We can't have hope.
I can hope. It's better than being hopeless.
Yeah. How did you make it out of?
Pardon?
Oh, I see. Maria opened it.
Would you like some medicine to reduce the fever?
Is he having a fever dream?
Oh, no. Please, not like this.
It should help you feel better.
Yes. No. Stay by my side for a little longer.
Is there anything I can do for you? You can ask me anything.
My hand.
Your hand?
Could you hold my hand? If you don't want to, that's fine.
Like this?
Your hand is quite cold.
It probably feels that way because of your fever.
So,
Yes?
I've done some regrettable things to you. Please forgive me.
Oh.
To tell you the truth, from the moment I first saw you, I felt like you were what I had been searching for my whole life. Laugh if you like. I felt like I had finally found you. But I couldn't act around you the way I honestly felt.
You should get some sleep.
Could you keep holding my hand until I fall asleep? If you don't want to, that's fine.
My hand is in yours.
Thank you. Sorry. I knew it was a fever dream.
Oh.
Why can't we just have this one thing? Why can't it be happy?
Just for a second, Mom. Just.
Dude, he got me tearing up.
Oh, I wish she actually heard that. Oh my. Please, Abigail, just free her, please. I beg of you.
Why can't she get her? Why can't she get her? I can't.
Elle would want to be here. Are you okay?
No.
Oh. I thought you weren't hoping.
You made me hope.
I shouldn't have made you hope. It was a nice hope. Now my throat's all lumpy.
I'm sorry. I got a
Oh,
bit
you're
of moment.
good. You needed a moment. It's good. Oh, you
Twice.
You game.
Twice this dumb game made me tear up.
Oh.
Strike 3 and I'm quitting.
Quitting. Jade's gonna be on strike, guys. Be careful. Careful what you wish for.
No, I wouldn't actually, but I'm not happy. I'm not. How many times have I said I'm not happy between the second door and now?
I don't know. Should we have a count meter from here on out?
That would be too depressing.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, Abigail, you were so sweethearted to be here for him, but you know who he wants. Please, dear, go with your dear and get him.
I can't go on. We have to, but I don't want to. Can't we just pretend that it was them and then quit here?
Pretend we finished the game.
Maria
Fata
went
Morgana was
away.
fantastic.
She fell on that stake spike that we talked about from the stairwell that was broken.
Oh, yes. Maria's gone. Please, just send her away.
Alternate ending, that's what happened to her. And Abigail released Elle from the shed, and that whole thing actually happened, and then they talk it out, and they're like, oh, that's crazy.
Abigail, why didn't you just tell her? You knew. Please. Abigail. You said just do this one thing for her, please. You always say you'll do something for her, but you never do anything.
No, she didn't, because she was all like, oh, I regret that I couldn't, it was my inability, blah, 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 blah. Cut my life into pieces.
Just starts listening to Screamo music.
This is my last resort. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My face really hurts.
Oh.
Okay.
Master. You appear to be quite delirious, Master. Those are things you should be telling your wife, not me. Then go get her.
Please. Yeah, because you locked her
Tell
out.
her!
Maria wouldn't let her out because she's a freaking
Well, it's under his rule, his order. Who knows where Maria is, right? I don't care. Go away. Stay away.
Stay away. She's probably feeding lies to Al again, don't worry.
Great. It was all a dream. Of course it was. It wouldn't be that easy. But it could be! You buffoon! You dimwit! You unscrewed light bulb!
If you just tell Abigail to let Elle out and bring her here, please. She's the only one you can trust.
Maria's gonna slip and slide in and be like, oh, what are you doing? No, not on my watch. Elle said that she didn't want to come in. And she would never come to my room? Excuse me? Sir?
Didn't she go to his room to put that rose there?
Sir? Beckon for her. Order her to come there. You imbecile.
Imbecile.
She can't come anyway because she's locked in a shed.
Yeah.
And she would never come to my room. She's involved with other men.
Oh, get her away! Graham, put salt on her.
Be gone, demon.
Honestly, please. Oh, you probably were the one who brought the dude who... You probably gave him the opportunity. Oh my gosh.
Well, no, I don't think so on that, but who knows? Who knows?
She did plan out the dance thing. I'll
That's
blame
true.
her for everything from here on out.
Also, did you half open a tangerine and not eat it?
Yeah, I was gonna eat it, but then I was like, well, I gotta press buttons. And then,
Oh.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Jacopo, may I come in? I have,
Please, Maria, I need more than just salt on you.
We need a crucifix. We need the Bible. What else do we need? One of those
An
like
exorcist?
an exorcist. We need one of those like.
The exorcist with the sword from Blue Exorcist, please.
I was gonna say we need those like those papers that, you know, the Japanese write
Oh, yeah.
Like those charms?
Yeah,
to keep away bad omens or the bad
yeah,
spirits.
yeah, the charms.
Yeah.
We need charms. I watched lots of ghost stories, guys. Don't hold on. Let me think.
We need that ghost gun thing from Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, definitely that, and then that thing. Wait, that's a summon circle.
No,
you don't want that.
Don't want that. No.
No, actually, maybe
Move
we
it.
do want that so we can summon another demon to kill her.
Oh yeah, an eater.
Yeah, there we go. And then we'd scare her away, and then scare her to the demon, and we'd chase the demon to her because we have all the tools. And bye, Maria.
Bye, Maria.
Okay, that was a moment. Sorry, guys.
I feel like this is gonna be the one that breaks the camel's back. Something, all hell's about to break loose. I think.
Yeah.
If not, I don't know anymore.
Just, it's fine. Just put Elle out of her misery. She doesn't deserve
Honestly,
this.
yeah. Make her happier in the next door, maybe. Hopefully.
I
We
doubt
can
it, but
only
maybe.
doubt, but
But maybe somehow.
can we just have one happy story? No, because we're in this miserable place that only brings misfortune, as the maid said herself. It's nothing but misery.
Yes, indeed. The maid said that the the
owners, the masters of this
first
place.
store was the best store. She said that it's the best store. It will never get better than that. Mel and Elle, forever love. Our ship has sailed. They will be together because we will help them.
You can't ship it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that part.
Now we can all say that maybe they're not actually related because this place is really weird and it gives her different backgrounds like every time.
Yeah. They're not related. It's
Maybe
okay,
they're
guys.
actually not related and that love child was actually, you know, someone else.
Yeah.
They're not related. We'll ship them.
We'll
They're
ship
not related.
We're happier this way. happier this way.
And Nellie respected their relationship and she did not marry Arthur, but
She found another man.
she found someone else.
Who was
And
sweeter.
she doesn't need someone else.
No,
She could be a strong, independent woman.
Yeah.
Maybe later down the line she finds someone else. Who knows? But she respects Mel's relationship. Happy end.
Woo!
Sorry.
No, It's a happier place. I want to be there for now.
Mm-hmm.
I have another letter.
Yeah, his face. It breaks the camel's back. Oh, is this the end? Oh.
Oh, is it really?
Is that the end?
Sorry.
Wow. We had all that story for the end. Okay. Cool.
Save it. Taking a break.
I'm gonna eat my tangerine in peace now. I gotta stop recording, so hold on. How do I do this?